In this video, we're going to look at finding the area of an oblique triangle when you're given side angle side. So again, normally the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height, but to use that formula, you have to have a height or an altitude, and typically with oblique triangles, you're not given that height or altitude. So the side angle side formula is 1/2 times the two sides you're given times the sine of the angle that you're given. So that formula can be written three ways based on which angle you're given. So I've written it all three ways here for you. And so sometimes it helps to kind of draw it out to see exactly what you're dealing with. So for our first example, we have side A and side C given and angle B. So if you draw that out, it looks like this. A, B, C, label those any way you want. So angle B is 38 degrees. Side A across from A would be 21 inches. Side C across from the C would be 14 inches. So you can clearly see that I have two sides and an angle in between. So side, angle, side. All right, so since it's angle B that I'm given, I'm going to go with this formula right here. 1/2 AC sine B. So area is going to be 1/2 side A, which is 21, times side C, which is 14, times the sine of B, which is 38 degrees. And you can just type that straight into your calculator. 1/2 or 0.5 times 21 times 14 times the sine of 38, and just make sure you're still in degree mode. Let me move this over a little bit. And you get 90.5. And I was given units. My units are inches. So I'm going to say 90.5 inches squared. And make sure you're rounding to whatever your instructions say to round to. I'm just rounding to the nearest tenth for right now. Okay. So basically very, very simple formula when you're given side angle side straightforward. Okay, next example. We're given, let me go ahead and draw the triangle out. ABC. Okay, we're given angle A, 29 degrees. Little b, which would be across from B, so 12. And angle C, 62 degrees. Okay, so if you look at this, you'll notice that we don't have a side angle side triangle. We actually have two angles with a side in between. So instead of side angle side, we have an angle side angle triangle instead. Okay, so what we can do, remember with angle side angle, this goes with the law of sines. Okay, so what we can do is we can use the law of sines to find either this side here or this side here, and then we'll have a side angle side or a side angle side triangle, and then we can use our formula. So it doesn't really matter which one you go for. I'm going to go for little c right here. Actually, let me go for little a. I think I'm going to go for little a. Go for little a right there. Side, angle, side. Okay, so let's set up what I'm going to need for that. I have little a over sine A equals, and then I would need little c. Actually, I could go with 12 for little b over sine B. Now, I don't have big B, but I could find it because we know in a triangle that all the angles have to equal to 180. So I could do 180, let me write this down, 180 minus the two angles I know, 29 minus 62. So let me type that in, 180 minus 29 minus 62 gives me 89. So 89 degrees is angle B. So I can put that right here, 89 degrees. Now I can cross multiply these and I can find the little a, and I'll have this side right here. Okay, so let me write that out. I'll have, if I cross multiply, I'll have A times the sine of 89, 12 times the sine of 29. We want little a by itself, so I'm going to divide both sides by the sine of 89. Okay, so I'm going to type in 12 sine 29. Divide that by sine of 89. And I get 5.8186. Now, because this is not a final answer, and this is just something that I'm going to use to get my final answer, I need to keep all 4 decimal places in it. So I'm going to use the entire 5.8186 in my problem. Okay, so now that I have that side, I have a side angle side, and I can use my formula. Okay, so this is angle C. So using the formula up here, I want to use this one now. 1/2 AB sine C. So the area is going to be 1/2 A. A is 5.8186. B is 12. Sine C, C is 62. Okay, I can type all that in. So 0.5 times 5.8186 times 12 times the sine of 62. And that tells me my area is 30.8. And I don't have units on this one, so I'll just put units squared. 30.8 units squared. Okay, so if you're given a triangle that is not a side angle side, if it's an angle side angle, or if it's an angle angle side, or even a side side angle, all of those you can use the law of sines to find what you're missing, to find that side that you're missing, and then plug it into the formula that you're given up there.